All right, welcome back, everyone, to the land of Ostrana. We're just catching up to our adventurers who, after a few days of travel through the grasslands, have finally reached the city of Khon to see about what could happen in this world and how they could investigate some of their items and the new world in front of them. It is a military installation very close to Kurabad, which may lead to one of our characters doing something naughty or nice, depending. And we're gonna go ahead and hop in here. So I would like to just before we start going in, I would just like to give a reminder just to watch when talking over, especially going online, because it's like sometimes I'm just trying to make sure I can hear everyone and answer everyone's questions. So just be mindful for your fellow PCs. Um, anyways, we all start back as all four of our players are going through the now open gates to see guards on either side flanking them, and this massive bustling city going ahead in front of them with what you can see as a couple of towers in front of you, a huge sort of tented hut just straight in the middle, and smaller sort of buildings and halls through every city and around what seems to be massive roads going in and out. Um, as you walk in, you're just seeing the bustle of the town from different shops and specialty salespeople. A few people going ahead and playing some games on the sidewalk, and lots of military sort of moving in and out of the city at rapid pace, whether it's guards or messengers or others just kind of interweaving in and out. So where does this lead our characters at this point?
I guess I would be looking towards my party to see where they wanted to go.
Yep.
All right, Ricky, didn't you want to get an appraisal?
I mean, we could go here. It's not an issue.
We could see, instead of going to multiple door, we could just see if somebody here could appraise it.
Would it be a bad start? Well, Ricky?
Hey!
Yes.
Okay, so you begin to make your way down the central street, and after you pass one block that kind of seems like people are just kind of moving in and out, and suddenly, as you head towards the second block straight ahead of you, there seems to be a bunch of larger buildings where you see people carrying out bread and carrying out swords and armors and styles, all from different sort of buildings around you, and you can start to make out like the labels as you go through. As you look around, you see a sign pointing off to the right that says fine items and on it, about two houses down from the center of the street.
I point over to it. You wager we should go over there to check out your necklace.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes.
All right. So you all go through and begin to go ahead and make your way down the street to the right. And as you go ahead and hop into there, you go ahead, open up the door. And as you open it, I'm looking at my notes here. Give me one moment. As you look in, you see a face that is slightly familiar to you. It's like a halfling man. It goes ahead and steps down. He's like, "Well there, hello. What can I do for you, gentlemen, today? My name is Lyle, by the way. I am a hand of fine goods and merchants in this area, knowing only the rarest of gems and rarest of items. What can I help you with today?"
He said he was
Why
familiar.
does look familiar?
He's got to be from the stable.
You're fitted!
Ideally. Fitted! Hello!
Excuse me, I'm unaware of this thing.
Can I just pull out the fake passports? Because I kept those.
Does he look
Yeah.
like Finnan? Was I right?
It's Finnan.
Yes, it's fitting.
Y'all late ass
You
people.
did leave these as I'm like holding them in
How am
my
I
hand.
reading? I'm a halfling.
Where did you get this blasphemous paperwork I see in front of me?
Finnan. Come on, buddy.
I think you have me confused. I don't know what you're talking about. I suggest you leave
Can I
here
show
before.
him the ring? What's on my finger?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this guy. I was wondering who the
go
fuck is Finnan. Now it
Go
all
ahead.
comes back.
Go ahead and roll for persuasion to see if showing him the ring persuades him to change his mind.
God
Does
damn.
Pony remember him?
Okay. So you go ahead and show him the ring, and he goes, "Okay, I remember you now. So, what do you want? You're gonna turn me into the authorities? You're gonna be
Turn
a
you in. I just like to have my
battle-
60 gold back.
No, we're bad people.
you gave me your 60 gold. You got your horse.
No, I had to go and wrangle the horse myself. So,
That ain't worth 60 gold, my dear
Yo.
sir.
but you leaving the way you did is.
How about this? I give you 10 gold, so you get a discount on the horse for the work you did.
Is that a discount?
We'll call it even, and then you go ahead and do whatever business you wanted to come in here and do anyways.
Ignore him. He's annoying. And I'm gonna bring out the amulet.
I'll just take the 10 gold.
Okay, so you go ahead. Well, hopefully this means you can start thinking. And for reference, you should start calling me Lyle before things get complicated for all of us here.
You can be Lyle. That's
No
fine.
problem,
We can be
Finnan.
friends. Ricky, shut up.
Okay, so I see this amulet you have here. You mind if I take a look at this?
Okay, but no going in the back.
Aye.
You'll run
Fair.
out with horses.
Fair enough. And so he goes ahead and he looks at the amulet for a while. He's kind of like tinkering with it and seeing what is on it. And he looks around and he sees it glints a bit in the sunlight a certain way. So it goes ahead. It's a little bit on. He goes, it's definitely an elvish amulet. I'm not quite sure why they would have done this, but a lot of these other gems are. You can sell these to anyone. And he goes through and he takes a chisel and to the big gem in the middle of the amulet, he goes through and takes the chisel and takes it clean off of the amulet. He goes, this, however, is important. This is a water elemental gem. It goes ahead and it allows you to go ahead and summon an elemental if you need it. However, should only be used in great rarity, as you can only do it one time before this gem breaks and shatters. So this is.
Is there a price that you think it would be?
I think it depends. It's definitely not difficult to find. It's not everywhere, but it's not difficult to find one of these. I mean, elementals can kind of be all over the place. However, maybe to use it in this sort of way is odd. And the other gems, I mean, you can sell the rest of this amulet probably for 40 gold, 30 gold, I would bet. This, however, you could fashion it into another device and have it be more something on command for a. So those amulets are a little trickier to do magic with, and maybe like a ring, or maybe like
a wedding ring.
No.
Oh.
Like a ring of power. And he goes, looks at everyone else.
Friend,
He's like,
could you put
is he like
a
this?
wedding ring for him? We've been good to you in the past.
I mean,
Well, at least me and my friend here have. Not him. Fuck him. Ignore him.
No, what? Right to fit.
it,
But
I
me and my
mean,
small
it's-
friend here,
Leo,
we've been
relax.
plenty kind to you, I believe.
do you have a ring I could set it on, or do you want me to
Can we-
purchase a ring?
We would like to purchase one, but if we brought one to you, would that be more helpful?
Yeah, not necessarily. I could. It would be easier if I grabbed one from the back. It will cost you money.
I
To
don't
buy
think
it
we
off
have a
me.
ring that would fit her finger. She's quite a robust woman.
Aye.
Hey, yo, I know me some good robusty women.
Do
You know, back
you
in my
see the
day.
size of my chest like that?
And he
Is
looks
her
at your
finger.
puny chest and he goes, "Well, that's just a shame, ain't it?"
My puny chest, dude. I'm like chiseled. Fuck you. What are you talking about?
Well, come. He goes through and he's just like,
What's his
many
name?
whorehouses have seen better.
Is it Liam? Liam?
I am
Lyle.
not a whore. I am an important man.
It's fine. I'll just take the.
He needs a large ring, like the size of my upper body, please.
What is your? So
Oh,
it won't be happening for
okay.
a while
You
anyway.
meant the woman wasn't as busty as you. You meant you need a ring the size of your entire
Dude,
torso.
no, not my titties, my whole chest.
What
Yes.
are you? He just goes. What
She
kind
is
of weird
robust.
relationship are you in?
She is robust. It's not for me. Believe me, I have plenty of women in my hometown who would love to marry me. But my friend
Well,
here, he is quite smitten with a rather large woman.
I don't even know if I have the material. And he goes through and he thinks like, okay, how about this? I will go make you this ring.
Mm.
I'll have to make it from scratch because we don't have, and melt a few rings down
Yes.
to do it strictly for the fact of I don't have a ring of that size and we'd have to make it custom. Now, being custom and being, I think it's going to be an expensive ring to make. If you have the money,
How much are we
I
talking
can
here, friend?
easily make. I would say a ring that size with the gold quality we have, 400 gold.
1 sec.
Do we have work that maybe we could do to help out?
I don't have any work here, but Khon Radan is a massive city with huge military stuff. I'm sure someone will have.
But is there anything that you
so-
need personally? As I wink
So-
at him, wink, anything.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm very comfortable
Right,
with how
get
your
on
friend is looking
No,
at me.
listen, no, I'm not trying to seduce you. Just however.
I'm just a poor little halfling trying to make his way with 7 different names. How about
Here.
you just leave me the fuck alone?
I
Here,
wanna help you.
I'm gonna
by
take
you
the
helping
I'm gonna
me.
take the thing back. Okay, the emerald or whatever.
Okay. So he goes ahead and he gives you the emerald. He goes, now would you like to sell me the rest of the amulet? Because I'm happy to pay you for that.
Aye, sure.
Okay. So he
400
goes ahead.
gold.
No. He
Okay.
said, I'll give you 40 gold.
Oh, okay. That sounds good to me.
Okay. So he goes ahead and he takes the rest of the emeralds on the amulet and this golden amulet with you. He takes that off your
Let me ask
inventory
you one
and he
last
gives
question before you give me a final price.
you. Okay.
How much extra would it be if you could make it chromatic in color? The ring.
Chromatic?
Chromatic.
Then you're getting into metal bending and dyeing with the fusion of the heat. That's going to be a whole nother cost. I don't even know if we have a smith in Conrad that can do it. That's more an elven
I just look at Eddie.
quality.
He could do it. He could help you.
I was about to say.
I saw his last thing. I don't.
It wasn't too
He-
bad. He did pretty good.
Listen, I don't have the tool of proficiencies right now. I was on the spot. In fact, do you, sir, have any pickaxes? Going to mine my own metals.
In a fine goods store? I don't think so, friend.
I do not hear. There is a metalsmith down the other side of the road, past Main Street. If you go past the Main Street and head off to your right as you exit my shop, there is a mouse that could either make or already has a pickaxe for you that you could buy.
I turn, I exit the building, I just leave. My character's
Okay.
acting all weird because of the last encounter I had to smith something.
Okay.
Friend, before we all go, another question. If by chance you had the opportunity to make some money, would you be interested?
That may depend. You know, I'm
It's
always
legal.
up for making.
Legal.
Legal ain't necessarily in my middle name.
Oh,
but-
trust me, I know. As I'm like looking.
Oh,
at the
don't worry. We're
passports.
gonna take very good care of those papers. We're gonna get rid of those for you,
We'll keep them on.
unless
us.
you want them.
How about you just hand those back to me, and so that we can
I'm not
continue our business relationship?
How about instead we give you half, and you agree to maybe knock down the price of your thing and the ring for my friend here, and we call it even. Because currently,
Roll for persuasion.
he's going to be very stubborn about that.
Roll for persuasion.
Can I assist?
I suck.
Can I give him advantage?
You
Because
can
I mean,
roll.
I'm talking with him on it.
You can roll again with advantage, but it's
All right, just
Hooray.
roll one more time, Sid.
okay. Again, he
Still
goes
bad.
through and he's like, if you are unaware of what you're already asking of me, normally as a friendly person, I would be inclined to give you this, but it's just strictly not possible.
Hey, so
There's
Fair. Enough about the ring.
I think it would be
but-
better to look for, as you said, an elven thing. So maybe
True.
when we're deeper into our adventures with more gold.
I still wish to make money with you in a separate adventure.
okay. And what would that be?
I run a series of churches.
No,
Part of that
no, no,
is-
no, no, no,
listen to
no,
me.
no, no. I
Listen to me. You don't
I
have
do
to
not
be the
do-
man. All you have to do is count the money. Take your share and send me mine.
I do not
So-
do anything with religion. You
So-
can go and do what you want to do. I will hope for everything for your success. Me and religion, that stuff. Those gods do
You don't
not
have
mix.
to do anything. All you have to do is count money. You like money. I like money.
So I wouldn't trust
Like
this
money.
guy. He's
Why
kinda
not? We know his secret and he knows ours.
He's kind of
Yeah.
scummy. I don't know. It's kind of. I wouldn't trust him.
When dealing with people of a
No
seedy
offense,
nature,
Finnan.
it comes with the fact that we
Niall.
know what he is. And he's not going to fuck with us because we know who and what he is.
How about you just go ahead and hand me back my passports, and then you leave my shop. We've done our business. We've had good
And
business.
you have a great day, and I pat Vish on the back and we leave.
I would just stuff them back into my bag.
Hey, Finn, I have a question. I didn't leave with you guys.
As
That's
you
fair.
two leave, you noticed a few people across the street sort of staring sort of eerily at you, but you can't really make out what they're doing.
I smile.
Roll up perception.
Roll perception.
I'm good. I don't care.
If I'm gonna guess, it's more or less me, but
I'm gonna.
oh,
You got two nat ones. You
You
suck.
have
The
no
sun is
idea
in your
what-
eyes.
You have no idea what they're looking for.
Hey, Finnan. Or Laylee. That's your name.
But the name's Lyle.
Lyle. And I'm gonna pull up the map. Can you tell me which cities are elven?
They're up on the north near the mountains on this same plane. If you're looking for a specific city that may have this magical power, I would probably say Farthalos. It's probably the one I usually go to for my special medal.
Oh, I see that.
So
Okay. Thank you. And I'm gonna leave. Have a good day.
you too. And he goes ahead and puts his head back down and gets to work. So as you're out and you You begin walking, slightly shuddered. You sort of move ahead and into the town. Into the town towards that armor smith, to meet up with your buddy Eddie, who walks into the shop at this moment.
Ah, yes. I walk up to the shopkeep there, and I ask him, may you have a miner's pickaxe?
Well, yes, we do have a pickaxe. Think I can supply you with that. Let me take a look here and see what I got.
Yeah, so it's
And
great.
he pulls out a pick, probably about 2.5, 3 feet long on the handle, with a nice sturdy iron pick on it. And he flops it down. He's like, this is just our basic thing. Does what we need. Lasts a while. You're not going to really run out. You can always take it back in here, and we'll happily do our sharpening service for you if you ever feel like. But I'll set you back about 4 gold if you care for it. So,
yes, excellent. I also need a refill of bolts. I need a batch of 20, please. And
okay, yeah,
I need...
got it right.
What is it? You have any potions on you?
You're going to want to go to Potion Master. It's about, you see how you got the main street over here as you exit the building to your left?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you go back to the main corner, go up another block, heading towards the capital, and then it's going to be on the southwest corner of that intersection.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I'll take those bolts.
All right, and those bolts are going to run you... I'll run you 2 gold for that, for 20.
Thank you very much. Give him
right.
all the gold, and yeah.
Yep, so 6 gold goes to him, and he gives you your pick, and he gives you your 20 crossbow bolts.
All right.
All right, well, you have yourself a good one, sir.
Yes, you as well. I just leave casually.
All right.
It goes back to us, I assume.
Yeah, and you three walk in as Eddie is just turning around and about to exit the building.
Oh, well, if I see them, I'll be like, yeah. I was like, oh, boys, hey, sorry, I got my pickaxe though. So since we're near mountains,
wonderful.
if we find anything, I can craft us something.
Friend, would
beautiful.
you look at me for a second?
I go up to the cleric. Yes.
Okay, stand very still. And I'm going to look him in his eyes, and I want to activate my mind link feature. All it allows me to do is speak telepathically with him, and he can speak back to me currently.
Okay, go for it.
And I just want to inform him of the men that we saw. I just want to say, when we came out of Finnan's shop, this is telepathically, by the way, this is nobody but us, just me and him. When we came out of Finnan's shop, some men eyeing us. We should probably keep handy about that.
Wait, what'd you say?
Some men were eyeing us when we left Finnan's shop here in Khon. So we should probably be wary of that.
All right.
And I just cut the link and say, "You have very pretty eyes, my friend. Let's go."
No. Okay.
All right, so you go ahead and exit the building, and you head back out to the main street. You're back at the second intersection at this point of the city.
Should we go to pick up some potions if we could? I know we are quite low.
Yeah, I don't have any. I really need some.
Also, rations were kind of low.
We are a little bit low, yes. Quite low, actually.
I'm gonna activate my mind link on Edo and just kind of chill with it and not activate and not use it. It'll stay active for an hour, and I'll just keep refreshing that as it goes down.
Okay. So is that a cantrip, by the way? Or is
it's not a cantrip. It's a race ability.
Oh, race ability. Okay, cool.
It's not limited to rest or anything like that. I just use it and I can speak telepathically.
So anyways, you head up to the third intersection, and at this point, you're probably about two side streets north of the capital, which is just at this point it's just a massive ogre tent structure, kind of fortified with some iron and steel. But as you approach that third intersection, you see the potions and apothecary in the southwest corner, right, kind of behind you and off to the right. And then on your right still, but on the other side of the street, is a bakery.
Just to spook him because he has no clue we're telepathic link right now. I'm just gonna speak in his mind. You want some bread?
I don't think I'd be spooked.
You heard a voice in your head?
Should I roll?
I feel like you would think that would be your voice in your
I'm gonna have you roll a Constitution saving throw. Sin, go ahead and roll for an intimidation.
Intimidation? God damn.
If you're looking to scare him,
it sucks.
Yeah. Okay. He definitely is not afraid.
I have a advantage on that too.
Jesus Christ.
He does. I tried to intimidate him before.
He does. So, anyways,
So
you go ahead. You're not afraid. You're familiar with the voice in your head, and
Yes.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
do you say that out loud or through the mind link?
Out loud.
I would just
Okay, he just says yes out loud, so everyone can hear.
Khon, what was that?
We're getting bread.
Who? Us?
Me and Soul.
I suppose so.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Do you guys think we could ask like the person to get like us 40 rations as like
maybe
a
if we
order?
like prepared it in the day, if we have
Like
an order.
maybe
the
like as
whole
like
day.
an order, like in like maybe a day or a couple days to be able to get it
Yeah, we'll
done.
pick it up. Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad idea if we ask them. They could have it prepped ahead
I think that's a
of
good
time.
idea.
And heck, maybe I could try to help him out again. I do have some experience with Leah.
Oh,
No.
Must you always throw that in his face?
No,
the
that's
wrong
a Stella.
This is Leah.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about the other.
I was helping her bake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what did you bake? Her ovaries? Get out of my face.
No, actually, bread.
let's go.
Okay. So, do you all head to the bakery with them?
I would head to the potions.
Okay. So you two
I'll go
split
to
up at this
potions.
point? Okay. So I'm going to have one person from each group roll for initiative.
I
So we'll see which story plays first.
I think I have
his
better
initiative better than mine.
decks.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have a
it's
negative
Dex monthly.
initiative, so just go ahead.
Mine is
Well, we go
2.
first.
You can't beat
Yeah.
me.
Okay. Go ahead and... I think none of you have a +4 modifier on that.
Can't beat
Mine
me.
is 2.
Okay. Jaden?
Touch this, but I would just roll for the hell of it.
You
What's it?
can't even-
0? Dude, I had 2. Oh,
You
man.
rolled my
I thought you said you had
modifier.
-2.
Oh, no,
I
I
heard
s-
mine is
no, I have... No.
He
two.
said mine is 2.
No,
Oh!
sorry.
Yeah. Oh, well, you can go ahead and roll for it. I don't think since you both have lower modifiers, I don't think you can hit 24 though.
Oh,
Even kidding.
yeah, whatever. Doesn't
Damn.
matter.
Well,
So
okay.
anyway, so we'll get them
That's
to
right.
them in about a fucking hour at that rate.
You guys rolled my
Um,
modifier.
But anywho, so we start off with Edo and Soul walking into the bakery, and as you approach, you see this bustling kitchen and like a line of about 5 or 10 people in front of you. People going up to counters, people grabbing fresh bread and pies and meat pies and all these assorted foods around you, and this intoxicating
shrimp.
smell.
Shrimp gumbo.
Shut the hell up. Me and Bubba Gump love that shit. Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, don't forget it. And you go ahead and you just are immediately encaptured by this smell. As you get in line and wait out the turns proceeding to get up to the bakery counter. You go through and the line dwindles down, and suddenly you're at the front, listening, looking at this fair elven maid, going ahead and working the counter, and she just goes, "Why, hello there. What can I do for you, fine traveling gentlemen today?"
Hi, hello. I'm
Hello.
Barry, so stop hitting on me.
I'm sorry, I didn't know politeness was such a attractive thing. I guess I'll
I'm
just
sorry,
go and
my
be
friend.
an asshole now.
My friend, I'm sorry. He is temperamental. We would like to purchase some rations from you, or maybe set an order for some rations for you.
Okay. How many of the rations would you like to buy?
Well, you see, 20, 40, 60, 80 days of rations.
80 days of rations.
We would pay handsomely. And we'll be in town for quite a while. You can work over this over time. We don't expect
Okay.
anything today or tomorrow, just we wish to place the order and pay you.
Okay. So I think I can maybe able to arrange this for you and your little horny friend over here. It looks
Please
like
don't call him that. He's quite actually a man of. He's a man of God, really. He's well, myself as well. He's a man of the cloth. Clearly, you can see by his rugged chest and rugged chest.
Hi.
well, you two can go and get your room whenever. However, let's see, the rations, or because it's a bulk order, we can go ahead and give you a discount. So for 80 days, we'll price you at about 35 gold for all that. It will take us. We can give you 20 now, but then you'll have to come back for the other 60 because we're going to go ahead and we'll have them ready end of day tomorrow to have that set up.
Would it be possible if I could just pick all of them up tomorrow? We're good right now. We're going to get food at
that is also more than fine. Happy to do that for you.
How much gold
Well,
did you say?
madam,
35.
I'll pay for it. I don't pay for anything.
Okay. So as Ricky goes ahead and puts and the elven lady just goes, "This isn't dirty, is it?"
Of course not.
no.
Okay.
Miss,
So
we're
she goes
men
ahead.
of God.
She takes like a wooden like bread paddle she kind of has to the side and like takes like her coin pouch that she goes ahead and delivers and just kind of like scoops it in to there. She's like, "Okay, so there's that. Let me get you your ticket." And goes ahead and writes your number. And she goes, "This is your ticket number 512. Remember that number because that'll go
Shit.
because you'll have to turn that in tomorrow to make sure your order's correct."
Hi.
And then, so bring that in tomorrow evening. We'll have your 80 rations ready to go that you can go ahead and take with you and do whatever you want. Anything else I can help you two gentlemen with?
What's your name?
My name? She kind of hesitates. You know, my name is Anastriana. As was my mother's. Hopefully a sullied man like you won't use that information poorly.
Miss, who do you think we are?
I think you're a great person. Your friend, however,
I'm sorry
just
for
a little
insulting you,
asshole.
ma'am. I'm smitten with my fiance.
you're married, accusing me of hitting on you. Excuse me, as she
No,
does like
excuse my friend.
as she does Z formation snapping like in front of your face.
No, fiance.
But just enjoy your day. Remember when to come in for the order. We'll have it ready to go. Goodbye, and like double claps and like steps away from the counter.
What's the number again?
512.
12.
I got it
You
written
should
down.
like stick that in like your backpack or something to keep the ticket
Yeah.
on.
I got it.
You got it.
Okay.
I imagine
So-
she would have handed it to me.
So
Yeah, probably didn't want to touch.
so Sin, you go and put it in your back. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's like in my pocket.
Okay,
yeah.
roll for perception.
Perception.
It's got her number on it.
You go ahead and just stuff it kind of blindly in your bag, not really noticing anything.
Okay.
And you go ahead and you both proceed to leave
Phones.
the bakery. Now we're going to jump over to Eddie and Morthos as they're going into the apothecary shop.
I could have knocked her out, Zol.
Oh,
Speak telepathically. Maybe we shouldn't bring up your fiance, eh?
Oh,
Many
okay.
people would think of us sideways if you brought her. They get jealous. Jealous, you understand? She is yours, and you should probably keep it on
So
the
we
down.
jump to Morthos and Eddie as they're going through and heading into the potions and apothecary shop. They go ahead and both open the door together, and this older man goes like, well, hello there. You all seem like kind traveling fellas. What can I go ahead and help you with today?
We got a hot chick. They got a goober.
They got basically.
Was
probably better that way.
Was Ostrana hot?
Well,
She's an elf.
Anastriana was. You definitely noticed that there was an attractiveness to her.
Gotcha.
I don't like peasant women.
Yes. Do you have any potions?
Why, yes, potions. Let me check my inventory real quick. And he goes ahead and as you see, he fumbles through opening drawer after drawer after drawer
I roll
behind
up my
his
eyes.
desk. He's like, oh, potions, right here. And he goes ahead and takes 5 potions of healing and just kind of dumps them on the counter. He's like, I have 5 potions of healing. What are you thinking about that? Do you want them all? Do you want a little? Do you want more?
How much do you want
want?
for them all?
For all of them. That's interesting. That's going to be money. How about we can do a package deal here? Since I'm getting some more coming in later, and these are a little stale, as he says through there. I'll give you 200 gold for all of them.
Yes, I'll buy them. Hand over 200 gold.
Okay.
holy shit.
Goes ahead and hands the 5 potions to you. He goes, alrighty. Well, there you go. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Do you happen to have a reserve stash of potions, or do you know of anybody else?
Well, we kind of run in and out of potions around here, as a lot of our soldiers going and defending the holy need.
Yes, I saw the injured outside.
Well, I don't know if are you new to this area? Do you know a lot of what goes on?
I'm new to this region, yes.
Oh,
I know
okay.
of Kurabad and some weird dark weirdo.
Well, we still haven't fully cleared everything from what Mivaloth did, as there's still demon spawns and portals all throughout those mountains. Khon Radan was kind of made as a stop and a sort of bottleneck for all the demons that come in and make stuff. And we kind of stop them from getting everywhere else, as you see, from maybe where you're from. You haven't seen many demons just rolling around. Or many dead rolling around, or many everything rolling around. So, we can go in, and I would say that probably that this is one of the toughest places to go ahead and defend, and so the military buys many of the potions we get daily, just right first thing in the morning. If you want to buy more, you could pay me a little bit now, and I'd be happy to hold some off for you when you come in and pick them up later. But that would be something you'd have to figure out if you want.
Morthos.
I'm just curious if he has lesser potions of healing as well.
I
You
think
carry both.
I think I just bought all the potions he has.
Oh,
Yeah,
but aren't there lesser potions of healing too?
There
They're
are.
yeah, depending.
I don't think there's lesser.
Not in the player's handbook.
There's not
though.
lesser. There's just potion, and then there are greater potions.
Well, the normal potion, isn't that just like a 1d4?
No, it's 2d8 plus
Just
4.
2d8 plus 4.
Then what's the... What potions did he buy?
DMG.
What?
He
He
bought the normal potions,
the normal ones.
which is 2d8 plus 4.
They're 50 gold each, so he got a deal.
Yeah, he got a deal.
Honestly.
He got them for like 10 gold off each.
Yeah.
Or buy 4, get 1 free.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, potions are pretty expensive.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Do you think we could set up maybe like a similar deal tomorrow for potions?
If you came in at the end of the day, maybe. It depends on how shipments come in, and it depends on how that comes in, but you're not aware of those timings at this moment.
Just like the end of the day.
Well, yeah, but you don't know if they get a shipment every day or if it's every week.
I mean, it sounded like it was every day if they come in to buy them every morning, like you said.
I mean, you're just unaware of that fact at this moment. For all you know, they could be in once a month. The shipments can come in once a month, and they still come in and cut and buy them every day. Like, the two aren't instantly related.
I can't see like I need anything else if we already have what we came for. Thank you, though.
Well, you two kitties are welcome, and hopefully you have yourselves a safe travel.
Is your name, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, my name, you can call me Umbaro. Good old Umbaro. Good old human from far off lands. I've gone ahead, traveled quite a way in my world and experience. This is the sort of the passion that I found is dealing with potions and magic.
Worlder.
What?
He's TK Baja, dude.
Nice of you.
Yes, thank you very much for the discount.
Oh, you're so welcome, and you have a good day.
You as well.
All right, you both exit the door, and as you come out, you and the other two members of your party all meet together at the center of these two stores.
Oh, hello, friends.
Hey!
Hello.
We have a ticket for some food. Here, Eddie, you should take this. And I hand him the 512 ticket.
The what ticket?
The food ticket.
The 512 ticket, the food ticket.
Oh, nice. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Wow. Thank you. Wow.
Our tiny friend here has purchased a 20 rations for each of us.
I look over at Ricky, like, oh, goodness. Thank you, Ricky. Wow.
No problem. I don't buy anything.
Well, in that case...
Well, my
Here,
friend.
I
and
hand
say to him
over a potion.
In our link, I'm like, our friend, I'm sure Tiamat would love how generous you are with your friends.
True. Thank you.
So, you take the potion. Do you put it in your storage at all?
Yeah.
Okay, roll for perception.
God damn it. Perception.
Speaking of perception, does our friend RJ see anything wrong with the ticket?
You inspect the ticket, and there doesn't appear to be anything sort of. It's just a piece of paper with a number on it. Edo, you go ahead and kind of like put it in your pocket a little bit, trying to like find something. And as you're like rummaging through your bag, nothing really sticks out. But you go ahead and put the vial in its usual pocket. You shut up your class and you collapse and you move it. But you notice that something's kind of off with your bag. Like
Okay.
something, like it's maybe something got misplaced, or maybe something there, but you're not exactly sure.
Can I look through?
Yeah, you can look through your contents of your bag. Go ahead and roll for investigation
Okay.
to see if you see anything off inside the bag.
Little friend, what are you spilling your bag all over for?
You go ahead and spill out your bag contents in the middle of the street. Looking through, you don't notice anything that catches your eye or out of the particular.
Is my emerald still there?
Yes, your emerald is
Okay.
still there.
All right. I don't know. It just seems like something's off, but I can't put my finger on it. I guess.
All of us?
What?
I don't like this.
What?
I feel like we got fucked.
Oh, they definitely pickpocketed us.
Is my gold gone?
100%.
No, everything you had is still in your bag.
Okay. So there's probably something new in there that I just don't see because I'm blind.
There could be something new.
All right, I'll just put it all back, I guess.
Okay.
But I have no
Meanwhile, in
reason
the
to
corner of
pick my
his bag was a bomb with a fucking long ass fuse.
Anyway, I was thinking we should probably get healing kits for stabilization if we ever go down. Obviously, me and neither of us would go down, and I hit Eddie Murphy's shoulder.
Yeah.
But Mortos, he's already gone down.
It happens to have I have 2, so if anybody else would like to have some, why not be well prepared for what's to come?
You have healing kits?
I have 2.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Hold on.
Well, my friends, what say we
2.
visit the finer sections of the city and meet some people who might have work for us of a strictly legal perspective.
Aye.
I feel like if I dug around a little bit, I could probably find an associate of my family here, someone who might have work for us. We're here, we might as well make some money, eh? We have to afford his ring.
Of course.
Let's
I
go.
bark out a little laugh. Cool, and I kind of like I move around the city and I look for an indicator of like wealth, and I want to use the position of privilege thing that I have, where I
Okay.
can kind of locate a noble
Okay.
and secure an audience if I need to.
Okay. So you go looking around the city, kind of going through streets and taking out. You see a lot of the same style of house and hut.
Yeah,
They're not huts. They're like more like houses and stable.
they're just shitty houses.
Yeah, they're kind of. I wouldn't say shitty. Like they're like
It's
lower
not a
middle
slum,
class.
but it's not like rich people don't live there. It's clean.
Exactly. You're not finding a lot of rich, wealthy houses and going through. You out of the corner of the eye, you keep noticing the big like sort of Capitol tent right in the middle of the city. But you're not really noticing. Like, you can't really see anything inside of it because of the tent obscuring the view. But as you're going through these streets, you're not really noticing anything that catches your eye.
Then I guess we would wander towards the tent at that point, because that's like the
Main thing.
Okay.
next logical step, right?
That's right, yeah.
Guess so. So you go
Mumbling under my
ahead.
breath as we walk broke city.
Broke ass.
So you go ahead, and you see as like this tent, like it's kind of like a big tent, but like there's a whole iron wall kind of surrounding like the thing. So it's completely sealed off from the rest of the city. And there's like a bunch of guards, including a guard sort of in this goldish and red armor, just kind of standing in front of the door.
Would I recognize it as like this barony symbol that has historical relevance?
Go ahead and roll for investigation. Not investigation, perception.
Okay.
Take that back.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. There is a few symbols, but you don't notice anything significant about them.
Okay. Hey, old friend.
And he goes through and he doesn't say anything. He's just still kind of looking straight past you.
I'm going to go inside with my friends. We're going to and we
Can
just
we
kind
go
of try
in?
to walk through.
We're looking.
And he
to-
goes through.
we're-
He sticks his hand out, kind of pushes you slightly back, and he's like, "All right." As you seem to be trying to enter the general's court. General's court. As you go through, what is the nature of your visit and the reason you're looking to go in?
I wish to find work and speak to the man in charge of the city.
Well, normally it's you have to be recommended to do work for the general. However, we've had a few people expire on some recent missions that we could go ahead and have you figure out.
If it helps, I recommend us.
No, that doesn't help.
On the
I'm
more
Ricky
serious note,
Valentine.
I'm sure that your commander would like to speak with me at the very least.
Yes, well, he could probably use all four of you at this point. As I said again, we've had some rough missions of some of our higher ups that have not led to successful fruit. And he goes through and kind of opens this gate.
Lead the way, my friend.
And you begin to walk inside. As you see this second city sort of inside this wall, you see these massive tents surrounded with gold embellishments and iron constructs kind of
My hair
leading
smiles
up
ear to ear.
kind of leading up to this central sort of station, kind of with this house on top that seems maybe like a government or like a council meeting area. You see sort of people that either look like diplomats and all sorts of soldiers of all different sorts, including arcane and physical, shumbling around between all these tents, sharing information on scrolls, to exchanging weapons, to going ahead and talking about rations, and just cooking and talking about their day.
What seems to be the most influential / wealthy building?
It would be the one kind of in the center. That's kind of up these circular sort of stone of stairs, heading up. It's what would look like sort of the civic building.
And our guard friend is still with us.
The guard friend, the main guard is left, but there are guards all around the streets, and they're at least aware of your presence as you kind of seem out of place.
Okay then. So is there a guard station in front of that large tent, the important one?
Yes, there are guards surrounding the stairs at every level.
Cool. I wish to speak with one of them.
Okay. So you all go ahead and approach the center, and suddenly as you do so, the guards in front of you go ahead, pull out their spears, and slam them to the ground and go, state your reason for preference.
Peace, friend, peace. We're here for work and to announce our presence to the commander.
Let's see. Commander Harbeck does not go ahead and take kindly to strangers. You're going to want to speak to the sergeant. I assure you,
friend, I am no stranger.
You're going to want to speak to the sergeant for work.
Concept. Huh?
You're going to want to speak to the sergeant for work.
I assure you, your commander would like to see me. At least in concept alone.
Go ahead and roll for persuasion.
Can I have advantage because I have the position of privilege?
No.
Can I help give him advantage?
It literally says other people of high birth treat you as a member of the same social sphere.
None of these people are of high birth, as this is a communistic society with a military dictatorship. In other cities, it would absolutely
that's high society for them, right? Like that's the equivalent.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow advantage.
Okay.
I'll allow advantage, but normally I would reserve it for.
Hey, those are pretty good rolls.
Normally, there are certain cities that are monarchies that I would normally give you better advantage on that for. Like the difference between a military, like it's the same difference between a military dictatorship and like a king. It's like talking to the Queen of England versus talking to Vlad Putin. So you rolled a 20. And as he goes through, he goes, "All right. So I see you may be a man of stature. Normally we send our people to the garden, but we have a regent here that may be able to help you. The commander is busy, as he always is, so Harbeck will not be able to talk to you. But I will send you his regent and password, potentially."
Would you prefer if my friends went to speak with the sergeant, or no? Because again, we do want to work and help you.
You may all come together to speak to the regent. Okay. We're looking for groups of people that mesh and know each other to go on these missions with. As we've noticed with a few experiences, putting people together randomly usually doesn't work that well. So let me go grab him.
It's hard to survive if you don't know the people at your back.
True.
So let me go grab him very quickly. And he goes, and he does a 180, turns around, starts going up the stairs. The other two guards sort of make an X straight in front of you with their spears.
I just put my hands behind my head.
I'm gonna make an X with my arms and mimic.
And like a lazy standing posture.
I'm gonna mimic them and make an X with my hands.
The other guards don't care, frankly.
Okay.
I guess I would just be twiddling my thumbs.
And you see him go up. He talks to a man in sort of in this red robe with some gold stitching on the inside. And he goes ahead and discusses with him. And then he turns around and finds a woman with this amazing sword that you don't really recognize. It's basically like, imagine like a Zweihander, with like a golden sort of infused core kind of shining through it.
Maybe like radiant.
Amazing.
It's you can tell the light's reflecting. It's not necessarily radiant, but you can tell the light is reflecting off of it to give a sort of brightness.
Like an elegant woman, or at least
she's a military woman, sort of larger than what you would say a standard woman would be. Sort of darkish color of skin, maybe to the point of even being gray,
Like
but still having fine hair and a very taut face, but still going ahead and being in the standard military regalia.
Are them things thangin' or what?
I mean, she is very fit. I mean, she has to be.
What are her things thangin'?
Yeah, you can tell she is well fit.
There we go.
As you know, she works out every day and is very strong.
Does she look like a peasant, or does she carry like an aura around her? Very obviously, I have that aura of like nobility. Does
she looks like she runs shit. She very much looks like a boss.
I'm into it. I smile.
And she goes ahead. She hears from the thing, and she signals to the guard, like a wave to come towards her. He talks to her, and the guard both head down the stairs.
I'm still in that lazy posture, kind of like laying on my hands.
Yep.
Like standing with my hands on my head, just kind of like lazily, and I got a funny smile on my face.
Okay. She goes ahead, and the guards go ahead and unfurl. The other guard remains in his position, and this regent goes ahead and looks at you, and she goes, "So you're these adventurers that my god over here tells me about."
Yes, these are my friends. This is Eddie. This is short friend, and this is asshole friend. My name.
Valentine.
Odd names.
All right,
I'm sure you've heard of me.
I'm Morthos, and I outstretch my hand and shake. And you
She proceeds to not shake your hand.
I noticed this or no?
You do notice it.
Yeah,
Okay, then I maintain my lazy posture. And my name is Soul. Soltark, I am here to see if there's any way I could assist you and maybe find some work appropriate for someone of my lifestyle.
You're a Tark, huh?
Yes, ma'am. The
Inter-
Tark.
Yes, the Tark. We know all too well of these Tarks. You know, go ahead. Usually finds a way to grab credit when they not necessarily have earned it and worked for it. As I'm sure
I
you've
claim no
learned from.
credit. I am here on the will of God. I wish to spread the love of God everywhere.
If I could have one silver piece for every time I heard that line, and she takes a swig of a sort of flat.
Would you want one? I can give you one if that's
Well, I'll
what
be
you like.
honest, he's pretty poor as I look at Soul. He doesn't exactly have a lot of money on him at the moment.
I care
You know-
not for material things. My armor is dented. I've been traveling the road a long time. I'm a long way from my home. Simply for the love of the game, is the word. I want
Yes,
to.
yes. All right, so we have some jobs for you that you could possibly take, but they're a bit more perilous than maybe your flesh and bones are used to. If you're up for the task, I'm happy to give it to you. And if you make it out alive, maybe we'll give you some better stuff and better gear.
Are you saying we're soft?
Maybe you, friend, with your little tummy.
I don't have to say you're soft.
Why is it like given that like I have a tummy?
Dude,
What-
I don't know.
when did
I
that
don't know.
happen? Why did
I like to think that he's a little chubby wizard. I think it's great.
He's like 5'10".
He's a little chubby wizard.
He's tall as
Dude,
I'm like 5'10", 5'70".
Dude, I'm ripped, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
all right.
Uh,
So she goes. We've had some demon sprites heading southwest from the mountains down onto the border of Conradan. They've been going through and taking out some of our farms, which of course, as you know, we need for food and agriculture and the like. I want you to go ahead, make a stakeout at night for a few days. See what you find, see what you do, and if any demons come around, you kill them. Now, we have an armor smith here in town. And I go ahead and start. She goes ahead, takes out a scroll, and starts jotting down some notes. As you see here, you're going to need some special equipment for this. And she goes ahead and jots down. What are your preferred weapons of choice for each of you?
I am partial to a mace, as it were.
Okay, she writes down mace.
Aye, a battle axe
Friends?
for me.
One or two?
Two.
Two battle axe. Okay. You short one.
I don't use weapons.
Okay, great.
He's very good with his hands.
Wink, wink.
Again, wouldn't be the first time I've heard of it. And you, Tiefling. What about
Well,
you?
He could put a baby
Yeah.
to sleep in a second.
He likes a good shield.
No, I don't. What?
Ignore him. He's confused. Clearly,
No.
he likes a good shield.
I was gonna ask of magical property because I use spells. I don't use
Your
weapons.
magic will be fine as it is. However, as you're going to be going against demons, you're going to need something special. Take this list and your weapons to the armor smith. They'll go ahead and do a process called silvering to your weapons, which will go ahead and allow them to go ahead and attack these demons. Remember to do this before you go out on your stakeout. Do you understand that clearly?
Wait, I'm sorry,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
did you say?
You're going to take your items, and I've written it down on this list, so he'll know exactly which items he's going to take from you. And they're going to go and do a process called silvering, if that makes sense.
Could we get silver brass knuckles for our friend?
No,
Why not?
Dang it!
Why not?
because I don't think brass knuckles even a thing?
Could we just say
There
it's
are
a thing?
fist weapons.
Just like imagine like
And
it's an unarmed attack.
As a monk, he can use simple weapons. So like,
I mean,
it's fine.
I mean, this is up to you. Like
you
whether or
could
not
buy
you
a
want to
silver weapon if you would need a silver weapon. Or sorry, you can buy a silver weapon if you need to buy a silver weapon from the armor smith. He'll know what kind of mission you're on. However, this list is to silver your current weapons, which, because of our relationship with the armor smith, they will do at no cost. Any other silver weapon you would have to buy off of him.
And which
Alright,
items
so
am
now-
I to give up for this temporary time?
You won't be giving up your items. Your current what? Do you know what the process of silvering is?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I am
We are
unfamiliar
giving
with
up
it.
our-
So what they do is they take your current weapons and they actually do a mid forge, where they go ahead, they actually melt down the iron and embed in the iron silver on the inside to give it a little more lightness, and then coat it in a silver coating to go ahead, and this will allow you to combat them in the same way without having to go out and buy a silver weapon. It's a more efficient way so that we can quickly go and arm people more and more with these things. As silver is usually tough to come by. But as we're rationing it this way, we can get more people armed with what they need to defend against these creatures.
Aye, okay. Sure.
So they will just do it to your current weapons at hand. Here is again the order list. Don't forget it. The armor smith knows us. He knows my signature, so I go through and do this. And once you complete this task, you will come back to us. I will see how you did in your report, and we can go ahead and find some other work for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Oh, I would love to get you to know.
All right. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have more
I
meetings.
turn on my
to
heels
attend.
and just leave. Fuck that bitch, I'm gone.
Maybe
I think I'm in
Don't
Maybe-
mind our friend.
Maybe reward your friend to be a little more respectful next time.
He's
he
a
wants
little.
to go-
Yes, yes.
I apologize for his behavior.
And next time if I see a Tark come in here, I'll shoot him on sight. He
Even
goes
if
You
ahead
can
and
certainly
back-
try.
Even if we're coming back with a report, correct? Like, please don't shoot him.
No,
do need
he's
him.
no, he's good for now. Just tell him his brother's probably not safe.
Okay.
He never is.
And so you all go. She goes ahead. The guards make way. She heads back up. As that is too. Back to the man in the robe. And the guards go ahead and seal up the tower again.
What time of day is it?
It is getting towards evening at this point. You've basically been exploring the city all day.
So like late
The
afternoon.
area that we have to like scout.
Yeah.
Are we told where to go?
You're going to an area kind of between Conrad Ag and the beginning of the Black Mountains near the Tower of Kurabad. So you're going
like
to
this
the
little Y shape, or
Kinda like this one here, or like up here?
kind of more like there.
Oh, right here.
Kind of more here, just at the foot of the mountains. You're not
No,
going
so it's
into
not
the mountains.
terribly far away.
No, it's not It's not terribly far away. But you may want to like wait till you have your camping supplies ready and you have your weapons silvered. Because these creatures, normal weapons won't work on them.
But
Yeah,
spells
much is
will.
assumed at this point. I'm going to look at my dear friend, Ricky Valentine, and use our telepathic link and kind of just state, I'm going to crucify that woman.
Well, it's been about an hour. Are you reestablishing the link?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to perma keep that up on him, basically.
Okay, great. So you go ahead and we'll say.
I'm going to crucify that woman.
Could he, as like he's saying that, I would really like. I'd love to add her to my warehouse.
Oh, no, telepathic link, me and him.
Oh yeah, but
that-
no, I'm saying this like outside of
Oh,
the
yeah.
telepathic link.
Sure.
Very
Why not?
admirable lady.
Yeah, it would be wonderful.
Yeah, I'd like to get in
You
all
should
of
be
those
careful
holes.
what you say out loud, my friend. There are many, many eyes everywhere. This is not our home.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying I want to fuck her. That's all I'm saying.
What's wrong with that?
Maybe they cut your dick off as a warning.
Oh,
I almost had that happen to me.
Let's leave pair of boots outside the window, eh?
Okay. So, okay, gotcha.
And we just continue about. You said it's like end of day kind of.
Yeah, it's pretty much you're getting to the point where it's basically night,
So we
and
should
the
Cool.
shops
probably-
and the shops have closed for the day, except
okay,
for
there we
like
go then.
the inn, the tavern,
So
etc.
then we should go to tavern, sleep up.
We could grab the tavern for drinks and gossip, but then go
Yeah.
to the inn later.
yes, I think we should just
Yeah.
relax at the tavern
Barred
tonight,
up.
boys.
Grab some drinks. Get to know the town a little bit better.
Yes.
Not a bad idea.
Okay. So you go ahead and head down back out of the gates of the military capital, and you go ahead and head onto the main street. Moving it around, you do see a sign for an inn that's basically off to your right, kind of down that street. And so you go through go through the door, and you see the lower level is a big tavern with plenty of drinks and beer and other things, and there are plenty of people kind of around trying out drinks, and they also have rooms down the hall and then up for a couple of floors.
Okay.
Do we want to get a bar side thing going, or we want to get a table?
Bar side. We can talk
Bar
to the
side,
dude.
Yeah, be more social that way.
All right. So she goes ahead. You go ahead and you all sit down, and you see a middle-aged woman going ahead and pouring pints of ale and mead for another. And she sort of notices you step down, and so she kind of comes down and she goes, well, hello there. What can I get for you gentlemen tonight?"
As she asked that, can I ask something to Soul in my head? I don't know if it's two-way or not.
It is two-way.
It is two-way. You can go ahead and ask.
Soul,
Yes, friend.
do you have any ink or paper?
Friend, we could get you those things very easily. Why? What you need?
Do you have any?
On me? No.
Oh, I thought because you're a scholar, you might.
Friend, I am not trained in that manner. I come but with food and myself.
Does anyone have paper and ink? I say it out loud this time.
Alright, give me a pitcher of ale. And no, my little friend, I do not have one.
If you could give me some water, please, that'd be amazing.
Oh, okay. I can happily give you the water. The water is free. As thank goodness we have clean water for once. She goes ahead and she give you a frosty glass of ice cold water, and then
I look at
to
her
the
thankfully.
to the dwarf Eddie, she hands a pint of ale, and she just goes, "I'll take 4 copper for that."
Pint. Oh, excuse me, you must have misheard me. I wanted a pitcher.
Oh, a pitcher.
Perhaps a flagon.
Okay.
What are those? What are
Apology.
those small little barrel things usually?
Flagon thing.
Not a can.
I think that is a flagon. I don't
Oh,
know.
you mean the big thing?
Well,
No,
not like the
I don't think
massive one. They're smaller than that. They're a little smaller.
Yeah, the
It's a
smaller
cask.
one.
The shit you put on the table, it's a cask.
cask. Oh yeah, yes. Give me one of those.
Looking for fun? All right. And she goes ahead and rolls out a cask. She goes ahead and she puts out a little like table kind of in front of the 4 of you, like a little tiny one. It's maybe only about 2 or 3 inches. No, I'd say 6 inches above you. and she goes ahead and puts a spout in the bottom of this cask, and she sets it right on top and gives you each a empty pint glass. And she just looks and she goes, "For that, it'll be 3 silver."
Give her 3 silver. I give her a gold piece, actually.
All right.
I tell her,
You
keep
want
2 silver, so just give me 5 in return.
All right. Guess I can do that. And she hands you the 5 silver back. Now, as you're putting your change back into your bag, roll for perception.
Like,
What the fuck?
I thought that Soul Tark was it.
Perception. Give me a second.
I thought you got a good perception roll.
Where am
Get a
I?
good one.
Do not. Oh my gosh.
Yes!
Sweet.
All right. So as you put your gold out, you notice like some paper kind of moving in front that you don't automatically recognize. This kind of seems odd to you as you don't remember putting in a paper like that. And you look at the letter, and there's, as you look at the front of the letter, it says "Open in private" with a paw print in the bottom right corner.
Ooh, the ghost of Wolfie.
The ghost of Wolfie.
Gulf of baby ghost.
No one has said Wolfie's a ghost.
Okay, so I don't say anything, and my eyes widen, and just, what? I just kind of ignore
my
it.
fucking water. I don't care about anybody else.
I
I'm
ignore
gonna
it.
get water.
Yeah, so I just start drinking because that's what I came here
I
for,
would-
anyways.
Okay.
Thing of ale from her.
So you go ahead and
no,
you put
that's
the
just for him, right?
The whole cast.
Well, yeah, the whole thing is I'm probably gonna drink it all myself.
Yeah, that's why.
yeah. She brought you pint glasses, assuming that you would each share in it. But if he's gonna drink it all himself, like he can, you just have 2
Oh
empty
yeah,
pint glasses.
that's why I'm like telling the woman.
Okay, so you go through. Oh, so you were telling her, and she goes,
Yeah, just like,
she
hey,
goes,
I will need some ale. He is drinking.
we all know that type. So you would you guys care for some ale or mead?
May I have some ale, please?
I want water. I'm a holy man now.
Fucking
Friend, if you would like to drink, many a holy man drink.
And you see the barmaid just starts snickering, and she's like, "Okay, there," and takes
He's
your pint
learning to
glass
be
away.
a priest, but friend, many priests drink. It's just I do not. You don't have to stop drinking.
I drink water.
Okay. So she takes away your pint glass, and she gives you a glass of water.
You get him that in a sippy cup, please.
Don't. He's an asshole.
Listen, you haven't seen the last time he drank. It was bad.
She just
He's
goes.
a normal man. You treat him like a man.
She just goes. What do you think this is, Saren Kalora? We don't have nice shit like that.
I'm just saying he may need one, but do you have at least like
He's
napkins
okay,
that we can
trust
like
me.
put around his chest or something?
She takes her like cleaning towel and she dumps it right in front of him. That's all I got.
Have you ever heard of the name Ricky Valentine? And I flex.
I love this guy.
And she goes through and she goes, to be young. Anywho, I'll get you that ale. And she goes and walks. She pours you an ale. She goes, I'll take 2 copper for that.
Would give her a silver.
Sorry, 4 copper. Apologies. 4 copper.
Let's give her a silver.
All right. Here's your copper back. And then as you put that gold back, roll for perception.
Oh wait, is that my name? Did I just call my name? Wait.
This is a place that has rooms too, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna ask about rooms.
Okay. So she comes up. She's like, "What can I help you with, holy man?" You don't notice anything, Vish.
Could we get rooms for tonight?
Yes, we can do that for you. You all shacking up together, or you each want a separate
2
room?
rooms, please. 2 rooms.
2 rooms. Okay. So for 2 rooms, which each has a sink in, thank goodness, so you can all wash up.
Say we smell as I'm like sniffing myself.
Well, I didn't say it, but it's
I would like to bathe. Yes, please. Being clean is of the utmost importance to me.
excellent. So I'll give you each a bath key to go through, and each room will be 1 silver. Actually, no, 4 silver for the night.
How
So that'll
much
be
for 2 weeks?
for 2 weeks.
I don't know if we'll be here for 2 weeks. I say we.
I
pay
don't know either,
one day.
but I would like to
He's.
assure that this room is mine.
We'll go by day.
Riddle?
Leave her alone.
Math me out, coach. 2 weeks.
All right, so 2 weeks at 4. 4. That's
14 times
14.
4.
14 times 4 is 64 divided by. So for 2 weeks, that'll be 6 gold, 4 silver.
I give her 7 gold. This is for the one room, correct?
That's for both rooms.
Oh, fine.
I'll
Here,
pay.
take
I'll pay for
enjoy.
the 3. I can pay for 3 if you want.
No, it's fine. Enjoy, please.
Okay.
I just want
So
to.
you're gonna
this
have
set.
room 33 and 34 up on the top floor, back up the stairs, and on either side of the hallway from each other.
I will take room 34. Me and Edo.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You 33, and you all get a bathroom key. That is at the end of the hallway on each floor.
I take when she gives me that, I just go.
Okay. You go to
Zoom
clean
into
yourself
that
in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Now you remember you got to go up the stairs and use the one on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Because that's the key you have it for. And then everyone else is still at the bar, I guess.
Strike.
What are you doing?
That was my bet.
Punching the table.
Anyway, she goes to help other customers at this point. You're all sort of enjoying your ale and water and sitting back and reminiscing on your adventure so far.
Is there anything like we can see outside that's going on around us?
Not really. It's dark out now.
That was cool.
Well, no, but I mean inside the tavern itself.
Inside the tavern.
Customers there?
Yeah. The bar is mostly packed at this point.
Okay.
There are a few open seats here and there.
Is there anything
but there.
you see going on?
You notice there's a lot of military people here. A lot of people still in armor or just coming off of shift. A few of the shopkeepers. You may notice a shopkeep here and there from across. You don't see any of them you've encountered yet. So none of them. But you do see people being in someone looks like it. They work with armor. A couple of people look like they worked at the bakery. I was going through enjoying a drink and enjoying some ale, and sitting and trying to just go ahead and relax.
Has there been a prominent race that has been here?
The races are really mixed up at this point, as this is sort of the last line of defense for a lot of the Ostrana at this point, because it was basically the main city to hold against Kurabad. Lots of different races. It's a very diverse town, and there's not really any sort of race structure, unlike plenty of other cities in Ostrana, where they're basically it's just if you come, if you do work, you're welcome, and we'll use you.
It's important to know that my link with Edo is currently down because I'm too far away.
Yep.
Morthos. Hello, Morthos. Morthos is fallen.
He's
what do you want?
He's BRB.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Wait, I'm here.
He's dead. Goodbye.
Welcome.
I've been here. What?
I hear
Hello,
him.
Morthos. There's an issue I just thought of. We won't be able to leave for the whatever we're doing for the lady here until the day after tomorrow.
I don't know how quickly she'd have our order prepared.
Well, since this place is so nearby, we could depart at night and arrive in the morning.
That's true. We could.
Or
'Cause
just
we need to get
trail
that-
right through
we-
the night. Go there directly.
Yeah. We have to get that food order because we're kind of running low.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
only
we
have
probably
6.
won't run into that issue while we're doing stuff. It's like not even a day away, probably.
Right.
We just have to make sure that we get it on our way. Whether
Okay.
or not, like, we do it, like, while our
The
weapons
real
are getting
issue is how
stolen.
long it's going to take to silver the weapons.
Yeah. I mean,
That's true.
we could always wait in town as the weapons are getting silvered.
So, like, can I just not do damage to these guys then?
I think he should
Correct.
be able to have, like, brass knuckles that are silvered or something.
He is a monk. He has access to simple weapons. All he has to do is buy a silvered, regular-ass weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his whole character is about, like, being a boxer with unarmed strikes.
I'll just.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. He could grab people.
I'll be moral support.
I don't know. I mean, I think that's up to the DM what they want to do, whether or not they'd give access to that.
I'll be moral support. It's okay.
All right. So as you all finish your drinks, you begin to go ahead, leave your cups down, and you walk up to your respective rooms on the 3rd floor. At this point, Soul is still bathing and scrubbing liberally to wash off whatever dirt he may think of a big populated city. Could be. Although you notice it is cleaner and a little more orderly than River's Edge.
Beautiful. I cried
Hey.
with passion.
You each kind of go into your rooms. At this point, Ricky is. But the doors are still open between the two because obviously you can still talk to each other. Ricky is settling down in the room with Soul stuff on a bed already next to him, and Morthos and Eddie go through, and
Is there parchment and ink?
there is not parchment and ink in your room.
Okay. I accept this.
I have a Bible, I guess.
You do have a Bible, but you don't have any pen.
I thought he had a scholar's thing, which comes with pens.
No, I don't. I do not. I opted to not take any of that shit because I took money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Or rather, I took the shit and then I had a explorer's kit, I think.
right. So, anyways, is there anyone wants to do before you long rest for the night?
I'm straight.
I would simply
We should
just
probably
leave and
eat,
go to
right?
bed, but
Eat at the bar.
I ate the morning because
This tavern
our last
doesn't happen to have any food at night. They do serve breakfast and they do serve like mid meal, but after lunch, their kitchen closes.
we also
Wow,
probably
never mind.
ate,
Then we'd eat a ration.
we probably ate because this is the same the day that we got here after travel, and I eat in the morning usually. So
yeah. I think
Oh, then yeah, we're good then.
Yeah, you guys are good.
I would just
Um,
bathe and go to bed.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone goes ahead, lays down to bed.
How many rooms did we get?
You and
Yeah,
I are in
two.
the same room, but
Two, yeah. So Eddie and Morthos are in the same room, and Ricky and Soul, after coming out from his long ass bath, goes ahead and gets ready in his room with Ricky, and both parties have now shut the doors.
Okay. Well, I undon my armor and I get cozy for the
Okay.
night.
You can still alternate your passive activity time if you want. I just thought I would
I'm straight.
leave that option for people.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through my stuff in private, and I'm gonna read that letter that I noticed. I'm just gonna kind of hunch
just
over.
say like I'm taking a bath while you're doing that or something.
Okay.
Just so I'm
Okay,
out there.
give me a few minutes to. I'm gonna write the message privately to RJ. Give me a few minutes.
Hey, it's a good time to use your RJ DM shit, chat.
Well, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Look at that. Useful already. While he's doing that, I guess we'll talk about something. I'm gonna telepathically communicate with Edo and or Ricky rather, and just be like, "Do you think we should get some poison?"
What? For what?
The woman?
Hmm. Want to know a fun fact?
Sure.
I am resistant to poison.
How?
Because I'm a halfling.
Christ, what if she is too?
Did
A
she
bomb
look-
then.
I don't think she looked like a halfling.
She did not look like a halfling, but maybe she has some kind of other abilities.
True.
We could use a lot of poison.
True.
How's her bath,
Altern-
Morpheus?
Grub a dub a dub and away.
And then me and Ricky spend the night, the free time like scheming, throwing out like just like baseless ideas of how to kill this lady.
We could try punching her really hard.
True, we could combine the poison and the punching. We give her a emetic poison. She goes and she vomits, bleh, and then you go and punch her in her neck and she dies.
All right, there's the letter, RJ.
All right.
You're gonna die, bitch.
That's basically the letter, I'll say.
Dear
I got
John,
rid of
Hmm.
God damn it, dear John.
I guess I would just come back after he's done reading the letter, go into bed.
Yep. You go back, you rest from your bath, and you all go ahead and long sleep. And that is where, because it's 12:40, we're cutting off today's session. Everyone is going to get 100 XP for great RP together. Because we all kind of did it team, and there wasn't really a bunch to do, but you definitely explored around and got a new mission that will be tougher, and I'm gonna need you to level up a little bit.
I do have one question.
What?
It's fine if you wanted to, but like, since we started later and it's Saturday, would you guys actually want to go longer, or I'm
I'd
not
be happy to, but I don't
like-
know if he.
Yeah, I mean,
time.
we could go longer. I mean, how much longer do you want to go? Because I probably wouldn't be willing to go to 2.
Like I'm straight either way. Like
Yeah.
if you're not feeling up to it, like we're good.
Yeah, I was just
We can always play another day.
Yeah, I was just asking because we started a little later, but that's up to you. I don't really.
Yeah, let's just do it a different day. I have a lot of stuff planned for the next few days for you.
Yeah. Plus, it's a
For
good
you.
ending point. It's the end of the day and shit. And we're not going to be in the
Yeah.
middle of like on the way to Kurabad.
Right.